what's up? I'm not wearing headphones yet. I also need to use the bathroom. Or I guess I'll just start, whatever. How are you? I'm doing alright. Oh, I keep dropping controllers.
Okay. Transformer's supposed to be on a roof.
Okay, how are you
across from
doing?
a tower.
Let me make sure. Hey, Saints Flow. How's the quality? Is it glitch central? How are we doing? Please be stable. Yes! For now. Now. I'm alright, thanks. Good. What's new? Yo. Fine, I think. Alright, cool. Oh, shoot. I messed up.
Can't stop until I get
funny thing. So, I've been marathoning 80s movies, and I've been watching them with a girl who's never seen them before. And it's funny, so we watched Terminator 1 and 2, and we watched RoboCop 1 and 2. And I said, like, I prefer RoboCop 1 to Terminator 1. I actually prefer RoboCop. But Terminator 2 is amazing. Like, Terminator 2 is... Like, a lot of people say it's the best action movie ever made. It's up there. It's definitely one of the best ever made. Could be a little better. You mean stream? Oh, you mean stream. Oh my gosh. Can I get another streamer, please? Rewatch Trainspotting double feature. Like I said, I would, great time. Okay. I'll do it that way. Like, I'm not just gonna go straight to 2. I'll watch 1 again and then go to 2. But, currently doing this 80s marathon. That just started as us watching RoboCop, and then it's like, wait, why don't we watch, like, some Arnie movies and stuff like that? So we're gonna watch Predator next. And she's never seen Predator. So this will be interesting. And what else? Greetings, Earthlings. Yo, what's up? You guys remember Earthling Cinema? That was with, I think, Wisecrack was the YouTube channel. I just ordered Jack in the Box. What's that? Is that a burger place? Also, what's new? It's the little things you know. What? What's Jack in the Box? Do you like Predator? The first one? Of course I do.
This is it, Del.
Dylan!
Shut the defenses down.
They've got you pushing pencils.
So what's the plan?
I love the first Predator.
Gonna take her alive. Show the world.
Now, I don't
she's done.
remember the others. I remember watching the second one, and then that one that they did was really bad. The Shane Black one, which sucks because I like Shane Black. But, yeah, Predator. So are we doing hero or villain? Time to vote. Do they not have Jack in the Box in Canada? It's a burger place. I don't think they do, but I could be wrong. Okay, I'm gonna put up a poll. Choose our destiny. Good. Evil. I'm feeling a little cold and shaky again. Should probably get checked at this point. I think you should. I don't want a Jack in the Box. We got tissue paper. Don't finish in the box, man. You're ruining perfectly good papers. Predator 1, 2 Predators. Predator 1, Predator 2, Predators, Prey are the good ones. Shane Black was too bad. So what was Shane Black's called? And also, I don't remember Predator 2 or Predators. And I haven't seen Prey yet. I haven't seen... I've heard about it. Like, people told me to watch it. I haven't yet, though. The Predator? Yeah, that one was bad. It's funny. I remember the bad one the most. Like, of the sequels. I vividly remember the bad one. I'm just like, ugh. The only cool thing that that movie did was, like, predator dogs. I'm like, oh, yeah, because I figure on their planet... they'd have pets too, right? Or like hunting pets, so it kind of makes sense. Prey is overhyped but good enough. Is it better than Predator 2? Do you like Predator 2? I don't remember. Like, I don't remember those ones. Like, when I was a kid, I watched a lot of these movies with my dad, right? But, like, I was a kid. So, I remember, like, a few things. Even, like, RoboCop, I watched that when I was really young. And then I rewatched it as an adult recently. And it's like, I really like this movie. Like, it's better than I thought. Like, I like it more than I thought I would. I'm like, this movie's really cool. It's a good way of doing satire. It reminds me of Ratchet and Clank, even though, like, Ratchet and Clank came out many years after RoboCop. But the way it tells its story through advertisements and it's satirical with, like, the news networks and stuff like that, it's like, it's very Ratchet and Clank. At least the first Ratchet. Good. Alright, cool.
Okay, lady. Time for the world to see what you really are.
And then, we're gonna watch Conan the Barbarian as well. But it's funny because neither of us want to watch the Rambo movies.
Break into her tower.
Like, we're both just kind of like, ah.
Okay, I can work with that.
What's wrong with Rambo?
Even if
I don't, you know, honestly, Justin, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but I guess it's the one action flick that I was always kind of like, I don't know. It all just feels the same. Like, as far as a franchise. Like, how do you expand on Rambo? Like, the first one's really good, and the second one is also really good, in my opinion. But, like, it's a war movie that goes from being, like, this really serious war movie to like, dumb action blockbuster. You know what I mean? And, like, my dad believed that, too, where my dad really likes war movies.
Everywhere.
And, you know, funny, my favorite version of Rambo is Rambo in the first movie, and Rambo in Mortal Kombat 11, because Rambo has some really good dialogue in that, where, like, if you pair him with Melina, Rambo says something about, like, you know, constant war is just slow suicide, something like that, and then she's like, speaking from experience, and he's like, yeah, and it's just like, jeez, like, it's so cold. How's your day, Jay? It's been okay. I'm wondering if starting at 8 is a better idea. I guess we're gonna test the waters today. I know some people prefer me starting late on Monday, and also maybe I'll meet some new people if I stream long enough. It's always funny when I don't play a game for a long time. 1 and 4 I would say are the best. For Rambo, true. I've never seen 4 though. Like, I've seen 1, 2, and 3, and that's about it. And I like, Last Blood came out recently too, right? What's that, the 5th one? And another movie I haven't seen, Commando. So that'd be Arnold's war movie. Also, when we watched Terminator 2, she turned to me and she's like, they don't make movies like this anymore. I'm like, right? The scene where Sarah's about to kill the dude, the black dude, and she's like, has the gun to his head and everything, and she's like, she sees the son run, and it's like, don't kill my dad, don't hurt my dad. It's just like, yo, this movie's real, bro. It's so good. Like, Terminator 2 is such a good movie, bro. Just, it does so many things right. I legit I can't think of, if I was gonna criticize anything about Terminator 2, like, I don't know what I would change. Like, the kid's acting is kind of weird at some points. That's about it. Linda Hamilton's really good in that. And she plays, like, a believable action woman in film. Where, like, obviously she's not invincible like the Terminator, but she holds her own in combat, and it's like, that's really cool. And she keeps her injuries, too. Like, man, Terminator 2, bro? Good movie, bro. Last Blood is fine from what I remember, but 4's too good of an ending for that character. Yeah, why would they make Last Blood at all? Like, because how many years later is it, and what does it take place? Cool title, though, I will say.
That's a setback.
Hey, D, saw a trail of
Linda
bodies
Hamilton
over
is so good in
Pioneer.
T2.
Glad
Tons
you
of
would
other
follow
films
them.
just tried to do
Hope
Sarah
you'll
Connor
find.
but failed. Yeah, and like there was a show too, right? Was the show any good? The Sarah Connor Chronicles or whatever? It wasn't her who played her in that, right?
Happy to see me?
I had that covered, you know.
Oh, I know, but the hell you did.
So this means you're along for the ride?
You kidding? My two favorite people in the world in a knockdown dragout? Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Never seen the show, but I heard good stuff about it. Not her. Who plays her in that?
There you go. More smoke.
Isn't like
for
Summer
us.
Claw in that as well? In some capacity, I don't know what she does or who she is in that. But...
Slap more concrete on
Hey,
this.
what's
Slow
up,
it
Jonathan?
down.
So, yeah, what's up? How you doing?
I think I can.
Lena Lena Headley is Sarah Connor. Who?
These guys are chumps.
What else has she been
Do
in?
something bigger.
What language do oranges speak? Mandarin. But not all oranges are. Well, I guess
Okay,
because
that's
that's in
bigger.
some languages that's what they're called. Are these the jokes you'll be saying at the comedy clubs, man? Slapstein. Oh, what's up?
That should come in handy.
You knew that one. Of course. These are old jokes you're telling. Gorgo and 300. Oh, snap. What? Okay, first let me remember who Gorgo is. She was in 300?
Looking for that?
That's your lifesaver.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard it's a better sequel to T2 than
Hey,
3.
Fetch! This would be a good
So I haven't
time
seen
for
3 in a
some
long
backup.
time. That's the one with the woman in red, right? What's T3 all about now?
Gene!
And how do you make a
Hey,
third movie after the
sure
second
know how to
one? Because
level the
like
playing field.
it's a pretty definitive ending. And like Dark Fate, how was that one? I haven't seen that one. I saw Genesis. Today I found that my favorite sniper from the Far Cry series, the SA-50, is based on the GM6 Lynx Hungarian mid-range bullpup 50 cal with a retractable barrel. A retractable barrel on a bullpup? That's interesting. Here's my question. Okay. The only reason to be, like, extending a barrel is, like, doesn't that change the velocity, like, because of the muzzle?
Easy on the trash talk,
So,
Eugene.
if it's a bullpup, the muzzle's already long. Why would you
Yo,
extend the
T,
barrel?
come here. You gotta come see this.
Like, what would that do, is my question. Do you know?
Another launch pad for you.
Oh, smartest move I've seen all day.
The breast increased Terminator from 3. Yeah, iconic, bro. The scene where she makes her boobs bigger. It's like, why?
Put the whole roof's armor plated.
Let me try
Yes,
the high beams
Dark
on
Fate sucks.
You sure
Why
you
does
can
it
cut
suck?
through?
What did
Yeah,
they do?
If you and Teen Angel there can keep the dukes off my ass.
Fear not, I shall protect you.
How's it coming, Fetch?
Don't rush me, D. Don't like being rushed. Almost there. Got it. All yours, D. You go inside and grab Augustine. Eugene and I'll keep these guys off your back.
Go forth and enter the dominion of Augustine. The lady and I will cover.
It's 50 cal. It needs a long barrel and a heavy bolt, or it blows up. No, but what I'm saying is, so does it come with the extended barrel? I'm guessing it does. But the fact that it's not just made like that, like you have to extend it, I guess it's just for storage then.
Very impressive.
Yeah?
Like, why not just make it one
I know
piece?
all
I guess
about
is
what you
I'm
did,
thinking. 'Cause
too.
wouldn't that be more stable than something that
Hank
has to be
set up
extended?
that crash, making Eugene and Fetch look
you don't
like
want too
monsters
many moving
just
parts
so
on
you
your
could
gun,
look like the
you know?
hero?
Someone
Yeah,
has
it's
to
made to be
protect the conduits.
compact. Yeah, okay. Figured it out.
Protect?
That's the only reason anyone's getting
In the 7
extended
years
barrels.
since my DUP took
Because
over
it
conduit
can
oversight
F with
in
your
the
accuracy,
military.
you know that, right?
Not a single
Like,
one
depending on what
of our kind
metals are used.
has been killed.
No, of course not. You just hunt them down and lock them up.
Do you take fall
Yes,
damage in this
in
game?
Curtain
No,
Bay.
fortunately. That'd be
Protected.
wild if you did.
From the mobs that want to kill conduits.
In the first 3 minutes,
It's what's
okay, you
best
see
for them,
young
whether
John
they know
Connor
it or
and
not.
Sarah de-age to look like T2. Then another Terminator
Make
enters
that
and just kills
decision
him
for
point
it,
blank
huh?
with a shotgun. What?
Some decisions are too important.
It does. It's very inconsistent past 6 to
I've seen how
800
people
meters.
look at
Exactly.
you in the street.
Which is why it's better to have a
Do you know
solid
how rare
barrel
it
than
is?
an extendable one.
For the powerless
These
to
are the
raise a
conversations I
conduit,
never have on Twitch.
You've got to use
You want to make your gun shoot real good?
trust to convince them that the
Say
only
it's
solution
low.
to the bio-terrorist menace.
That's
is
the opening
my
of Dark
DUP.
Fate. I refuse to watch the rest of the film. Oh, you haven't even seen it? That's
Did
hilarious.
you know that over half the conduits who died in the bloodbath 7 years ago were killed by the military? If they regain control, what makes you think things won't return to those good old days?
The only thing I reload are these fists. Hell yeah, Jonathan. You're built like a tank. What do you need a gun for?
And your deception. And then we'll see who the real protector is.
Didn't I just fight this
That would be
lady?
a death sentence for all conduits.
Also, is this the final fight? Is it here?
And I won't let you stop me.
Oh my gosh, yeah. She's an earthbender. Yeah, clearly. Stop moving. Like, what's the point of the sequel, of a sequel that's just goes, nah, you know all the save John Connor and T2? Never mind, he died shortly after anyway. Yeah, no, what's the point? It's never good when a sequel undoes, like, crucial things from the predecessor. How did that not count? Fight's cheap, bro. Oh my gosh. What is the point of a boss fight where only one of your attacks works? Like, what's the point? Gosh. What's up her shield? Really? Shame, because the de-aging of Linda Hamilton, Arnie, and Edward Furlong looks pretty good. Oh yeah?
You want my power?
Too bad the plot sucks.
You got it. Seven years ago, my unit was there to save lives from a new threat.
Hard to even call it
Conduits.
de-aging. I think they use
People
stand-ins
with
and they are
powers that
just
no
full
one understood.
CGI. Furlong sounds like some Reddit
They had the
persona.
power to kill.
Furlong. Edward Furlong. He's got like a professor
And the power
coat and
to
everything.
transform some of us into conduits too.
Specifically Reddit persona.
I found another survivor.
Not a furry convention or anything. Just
She
Reddit
tailed me
persona.
as I made my way back to the safety of my battalion.
Do I have it?
Together
Probably
we
don't,
traveled
but-
through a lawless city that wanted us dead because of what we now were. Every day, people joined the lynch mob, horrified by the thought of conduits hiding among them. We'd hurt no one, but they could only see us as monsters. When military order finally asserted itself, they treated us as the threat. I was conduit. I was military. But I couldn't be both. So I made another option. It was the only way. By bringing in that first conduit alive, I'd earned the government's trust. And that was just the
So
start.
specific because it takes one to know one. I know.
They funded the
Putting on
creation
your
of
cat
the DUP,
fursuit,
thinking we
middle
were
of the
just
night. You think I don't
freaks
know that?
hunting down other freaks.
I don't know if Sarah Connor Chronicles
that
would
wasn't
be
it.
even worth watching because I also heard it
I
got
was
canceled on a
going to
cliffhanger. Oh,
save
that sucks.
As many
So did that come out
conduits
before
as I
3?
could.
Like, was that between
my
2 and
kind
3?
were
Because there's
going
like
to
12
live,
years between 2 and 3, aren't there? I
It'd
bought
be
the cat
behind
ears in
walls
Halo.
of
There's no
Curtis
way
Cave.
back. That was your fur awakening. The moment you realized you were a furry.
7 years. I've kept them safe. Me. I won't let anyone undo that. Not the government. Not the army. Not you.
7 years, all you've done is keep them locked up.
His clothing is
Just took
slipping
away
through his
their
clothing.
freedom.
So tell me.
It was after
What would
3,
you
but I
do?
think ignored
Just throw
3.
open the gates at Curtin Cave Station.
And then
Set them
Dark
all
Fate
free.
ignored 3
Bet your
onward.
ass I would.
The world hasn't changed in the past 7 years. Inside, the conduits are safe. They're alive. You turn them out, they'd all be dead inside a week. So tell me, who's the savior and who's the monster?
Hello,
This is what you
Janik
wanted.
Jr.
You win.
I am calling
We
about your
both got the
victorious
same
extended
power.
warranty.
Only
Janik?
difference is, I've had 7 years to practice.
Move.
Eugene! Could use some help! I can't do anything! I need a blast core!
Oh, okay, Delson. I'll see what I can find. Just hang on.
This boss fight is weird. So for like the first part of it, you can't attack. I swear this game is longer than I remember. We're at the end. This is the final boss.
Delson!
It's the shortest infamous game next
See if we can
to,
find some more!
like, I guess First Light is the shortest, but like, the infamous games got progressively shorter. Terminator is just reboot after reboot. Sarah Connor Chronicles ignores 3. Salvation is more of a restart. Genesis also ignores 3. Salvation and Dark Fate does the same. Yeah, no, I know. There's only 2 good Terminator movies. Much like Star Wars. Well, I guess much like Alien. Maybe not Star Wars, but there's only 2 good Alien movies. Hey, what's up, Sticks? How you doing? Good to see you on this fabulous Monday. Because weird Buffy gal. When should I play the next Buffy? And also, River City Girls is out, like the sequel is out only in Japan right now, which is weird because it's only in English. Why would they do that? Immediately. The problem is, okay, I can't play it on the original Xbox because it just, flat out, I can't get past the Faith level without it glitching. Mirror's Edge was another idea I had. Should I just play through Mirror's Edge? It would literally be one playthrough. I did mention watching Carnage, yes. Play Mirror's Edge, okay, I'll do that next Monday then. And Friday, you guys still want to do... Hey, John Cribb, how are you? I vote Edging Mirrors. Yeah, I'll do Mirror's Edge next Monday. We were gonna watch Let There Be Carnage, but I think Marcus is busy next Monday. How are you? I'm doing well. Hey, Janiac, what's up? But yeah, and then I was wondering, like, No More Heroes, when should I inevitably play Cursed No More Heroes 2 with ridiculous final boss? Oh my gosh. Game. Analyze Wednesday, Analyze Wednesday, Analyze Wednesday. The only character worth analyzing in that show, in my opinion, is, Bianca, because we don't know enough about her yet. Or Wednesday herself, I feel like is pretty self-explanatory. It's cool that they're doing a new take with the character. I'm cool with that. But Bianca's the only character that I'm like, yo, isn't it crazy how she rejects her mother and stuff like that? And initially you'd think, how come she's a bald black woman? That's weird. That looks strange. But then you realize the whole thing about sirens is their outer beauty. And her mother has a lot of hair. So her rejecting her mother is also rejecting the image of sirens. So Bianca, her whole look reflects that. And I like storytelling through costumes or character design, and they do that with that character. Something I don't think a lot of people noticed. But that's about as far as that analysis would go. I don't really have much else to say. Like Enid is the most basic story. Nothing's wrong with that, but it's just, there's not that much depth to her. Oh my gosh. I like all the characters, though. Yeah, that's cool. Bianca's still pretty, though. Absolutely. I like her actress. Marcus does not like her acting. He was like, yo, man, some lines she delivers are just terrible, and it's like... Yeah, they kind of, they have their moments. Where it's like, was that the only take we had? Stop, 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 stop. Nothing much, just relaxing, eating healthy food, and now about to hear Aretha Franklin saying a little prayer for you. Oh, snap. Listening to Aretha Franklin? It's cool, man. Who else do you like? Do you like Etta James? Do you like, who else was there? Ella Fitzgerald is another one of them classic black women singing. Oh, come on. Ella Fitzgerald did the "It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing." Do up, 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 do up. Oh. What did I unlock? Oh, just gliding. Okay. But you can cheat in this game by doing this. What's this? Alien could have had a good other film. They almost made a film with Neil Blomkamp, District 9 and Chappie. I hate District 9 and Chappie. I hate those movies. They're awful. Who is going to make a direct sequel to 2 with Ripley, Newt, and Bishop returning. Oh, sounds cool. My mom loves Aretha Franklin. She's good. I don't know any black person that doesn't like Aretha Franklin. That's like sacrilegious, bro. Yo, Jay, also say a little prayer for you. You're gonna say one? Thank you. I also say a little prayer. Thank you, John. Much appreciated. Concept art was released. Let's make Justin happy. Marvel talk. Deep breath. There's not much news, is there? Well, I guess Justin would know. Concept art was released, though. The film got canceled, but I think...
That's all I'm gonna need.
But I think Sigourney Weaver said the script was good. Has she been known to be right about that? Like, has she ever said the script was good and then it sucked? Miss Weaver. Nothing much to talk about. Black Panther was slightly above average. Black Panther was average, bro. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though, Austin. That's good. The more I think about that movie, the less I like it. Like, truth be told, it's so forgettable. And even my cousin, because I remember I went there because it was, oh my god. It was a birthday thing for my little cousin. But even her mom, who's also my cousin, because like she's my second, I guess. What is it when your cousin's daughter? What do you call that person? Your second cousin, or what do you call that? But whatever. Her mom is my cousin, and I just call her my cousin for simplicity's sake. But yeah, even her mom was like, this movie, I love the first one. Like, she really loved the first one, and she was big on like oh shoot. She's big on like black representation in film, and she was just like, I don't know, this movie just, you'd think I'd be happy that black women are getting lead roles, but I don't know, I hate when the characters are just so stale. I'm like, honestly, Okoye is the most interesting character in these movies, as far, and like, I guess Angela Bassett's character is interesting in this, even though some of her plot makes no sense, like at all, but it's another case of just think about it, that it's like, wait, what? But Okoye, I really love Okoye. I already liked Okoye ever since the first Black Panther movie, because she wasn't in Civil War. A lot of people mistake Ayo, the other bald woman, because they're all bald, but Ayo as Okoye, the one who says "move or you shall be moved." That's not Okoye. But I loved Okoye in the first Black Panther, and then she appeared in Infinity War. And she has a funny line in dialogue that doesn't feel cringe in a Marvel movie, where Scarlet Witch comes down and starts attacking, and like saves the day, and Okoye's like, why was she up there the whole time? It's like, yeah, for real though. Oh, this fight is gonna take forever. Hey, yo! Yeah, that's her name. This fight's gonna take forever. Like, this is not fair. Look at this. Look at this. What's happening? I just say cousin. True. I'm white and I adore Aretha Franklin. Well, hey, I mean, I didn't say you had to be black to adore Aretha Franklin. I'm just saying I've never met a black person that's like, you know, Aretha Franklin, she's all right, little overrated. I've never heard anyone say that that's black. Because, like, when you think of, like, the historic black artists, like, who comes to mind? Everyone in chat can answer. You don't have to be black to answer this. What am I looking at? What is this, a Transformers movie? My gosh. Also, I should probably, I effed up. I should probably have upgraded this. My bad. But like, Aretha, people say she's the queen, but I've always thought Ella Fitzgerald deserves the title of queen, but Aretha's up there, obviously. She's legendary, Aretha Franklin, for doing a lot of covers. Something a lot of people don't know about her. A lot of her songs are actually covers. But she changed the genre. I'm literally trying to walk, bro, in this stupid, dumb nonsense. Mariah Carey, too. Mariah Carey is one of the greatest singers of our time because she's able to hit a note that, what was her name? The whistle tone. Mariah Carey's the only current singer who can do it. That's still alive. The others who could do it were Whitney Houston. Actually, no. Celine Dion can do it too. But it's a tone that most singers cannot do. Even Ariana Grande, as much as she likes to flaunt as though she's an amazing singer. She's a great singer. Ariana Grande can sing. She's got pipes. But I personally don't believe Ariana has the same star power as Mariah Carey or many of the black artists she tries to emulate in her music. Remember when Ariana Grande was white, and then she like released a picture of her with such a deep tan that she looks black, and she does her hair up like a black girl? Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Ariana. Run! Oh my gosh, I'm pushing circle. Ugh. I'm sorry, chat. I'll read chat. Just wait. This is so dumb. I remember hating this boss fight too. It's just a lot of waiting in this fight. Gotta go now. I'm vibing too much to take, too much. Take care, you all. See you soon. Yeah, take care, man. Okay, hang on. Let me read chat real quick. Ugh. Just some actors got cast for Daredevil. Nothing much, I don't think. Which actors? Do tell. LOL. Remember the Chris Hemsworth news I've sent in Discord? Apparently stuff like that is affecting leadership because Marvel said they're re-examining the upcoming slate after internal criticism of Phase 4. What does that mean? What are they going to change? Saying a little prayer for you, thank you. I just say, cousin, they straight up admitted their quality was doo-doo and are looking to make changes. Well, I'm glad they reflected on that, though. How many other studios would be like, nah, the fans are wrong? Wakanda Forever has left my brain. Comic Namor is more memorable. Yeah, and that's the other thing that, like, a lot of people, like, I agree. I don't like, the new Namor. I like his design, and I love the actor. He's doing a phenomenal job, but I don't care for his personality, because they changed it. And it's, like, not even good. He's just Killmonger again. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. Nice call out. Or shout out. Ayo, Saints Flow reminds me of Paul. I will concede that, yeah, haven't thought much about it, but that's the case for most Marvel projects nowadays. Doctor Strange left an impression for me. Saints, Eminem, Michael Jackson sometimes. Michael Jackson sometimes. I should re-enable my 360 avatar. Still got my name is Paul shirt. Ah. Mariah too. Did you know the stream was sponsored by NordVPN? No, it's Surfshark! Surfshark! Where a big strong Nordic man will come to your house to fix your internet and bring your house to your desired location for 50% off with code Janiac. Nah, man, Surfshark fam. I think the reason Aretha gets the title is because more know about her nowadays. True. The older we get, the less people remember the old singers. I love Mariah Carey. She's great. I forgot she turns into a Bionicle in this fight. Yeah, wow. That is very accurate. She looks like a Rockshi with the head. Like, actually. How did I survive that? How's the checkpoint system for this fight? Run! Oh my gosh, I'm getting caught on things that aren't my fault. Oh my gosh. Like, this fight isn't hard. It's just a lot of waiting. And but it's also not fun. Like, look at this, This is literally not my fault. Arena It's Ariana Swapid. I want to know what love is. LMAO. There's also a picture of her where she looks straight up Japanese. Ariana Grande is not on timing. I like her music though, some of it. I don't like any of her music, to be honest with you. Got see ya. Austin, Margarita Liviva and Sandrine Holt joined Daredevil Born Again. Who? I thought the Namor was decent, but I agreed with your take that he's essentially a less interesting Killmonger. I thought there were some great scenes with him, though. What I think is funny is Igor's like, nah, man, comic Namor is bland. I'm like, which comic have you read with Namor in it? Like, legit, which one? Huh? None of them. Because you don't read comics, Igor. So how are you going to tell me the character's bland? What, did you watch a YouTube video or someone said he was bland? Because they're wrong. Namor's always been an interesting character. He's one of the first Marvel characters created, and he survived. Like, he's still around, and he is interesting. He's an egomaniac. Yet he's a hero. So if they leaned into that more, that'd be more interesting as a contrast to Shuri. Or at least a foil to Shuri. An egomaniac who can actually back up his boastfulness. Back up his hot-headed talk. But we don't get any of that with this new Namor. He says Imperious Rex, but I don't feel anything when he says it. Where, you know, like, well, he's about to fight, and he's like, Imperious Rex. You know how he says Imperious Rex in the comics? He takes his shirt off and goes, Imperious Rex. Like, he's looking at his muscles. He's, like, kissing himself. Like, Namor in the comics is an interesting character, and he's funny, too. I didn't get any comedy from this Namor. He's just so bland. He's also a bit of a, like, D-bag in the comics, where, like, it's like, oh, Reed Richards, your wife is very awesome. I will take her for my own. And it's like, what? What did you just say to me? It's like, well, you heard me. And as I pointed out, in the movie, they change his name where it's like, oh, Namor, my name is Namor because I was the child without love. But as my Latina friend pointed out, that's not what that means. Oh my god. This stupid game, bro. This game is testing my patience, bro. But Namor would not mean what the movie thinks it means. The movie thinks it means the child without love, or without love, right? What it actually means is does not like. Which makes it even more cringy. Like, that's some emo boy stuff right there. That's not the way you'd say it. She said it was like the equivalent of Han Solo being, it's like, oh, I'm Han, and I'm alone. Han Solo. It's like, why can't it just be his name? Good actor wasted potential. Where was Namor? Atlantean supremacy. Yeah, dude, Doctor Strange was painful to watch. I could see from a mile away he was gonna get tossed around and beaten by everyone. I was half expecting him to actually die by the end of the new Doctor Strange. Or do you mean the first one? You mean the new one? Oh my gosh. I don't read comics either, which is why I don't bring it up unless I talk to diehard comic fans and have an idea of what's changed. Even then, that's not always a reliable thing. Yes, exactly. I want Namor, the new one. I'll admit, it's not a great film. Like, what I like about it is how different it is from all the other Marvel films. That's what I like about it, especially in terms of directing. Like, oh my gosh, a director actually directed this, and an editor actually edited this, and people got so mad at the stylistic differences that they, well, what's his face? Kevin, what's his name? Feige? Just like, no, we can't let directors have a vision anymore. I can't move. I'm stun locked. I didn't even like that they pronounced Namor differently, Namor. I'm okay with that, but the meaning is pretty stupid. I almost said Kevin Smith. It fluctuated. They pronounced it differently like 12 times. Yes, right? But I guess the excuse is the accents. But also, Doctor Strange getting pushed around. I mean, what do you want? An invincible hero? Is that what you'd prefer, Saints Flow? A completely invincible hero, because that's very interesting. That's why you like Batman. That's why I hate Batman. I'm okay with Doctor Strange getting pushed around. Because what's cool about Doctor Strange isn't that he's the strongest person ever. That's not what's interesting about him. It's how he uses his guile to get out of situations. You know, his wits. And that's why I've always preferred him over a lot of the MCU heroes. His movies don't end with one big punch. It's just a bunch of punching. It's just a bunch of dudes punching each other. It's so boring now. I like that neither of his movies end that way. Sam was probably less restricted since he has worked with him since Spider-Man. Yeah, no, I know. But then Feige ended up regretting that decision. It's like, oh, you can't have a vision in a movie. What do you think this is? Why are you using crossfades and dissolves, man? That's not the Marvel formula. It's like, you hired Sam Raimi and then told him not to make a Sam Raimi film. What are you doing? This movie's too violent, bro. Oh. Ah, shoot. Really? When does it stop? This is the strat. Just wait. Hide and shoot. It's a cover shooter now. MCU fans really hate the Wong scene transition, calling it goofy. Like, again, Sam Raimi, you hired him and expected him not to do that? Are we done here? Are we done here? Nope, can't move. Nope. Not where I want to be, not where I want to be. Oh, I can't! What? Oh, this game! It's gonna be restarting this level. That's what today's playthrough is. Move! Move! Please. There we go. Can you try just not being you? Company brings out Tarantino. Also, company, dude, can you tone down the blood? And what's up with the swearing? Why did Tarantino directs Luke Cage? Why is there so many N-words, bro? To be fair, I would expect an almost demigod-like reality bender to be like Batman, just not physically. Fists wouldn't even go near him. Doctor Strange? Well, you seem to forget that Doctor Strange is very, he tends to underestimate who he fights. And that is why he's getting tossed around. He never starts with the strongest move, which is dumb. But this is how he's portrayed in the MCU, at least. He's not very... Like, his ego gets the better of him, and I'm okay... That's why I can accept some dumb decisions he makes. Some. No Way Home is the worst Doctor Strange. Where it's just like, there's no version of him that would make this mistake. And also, he's fighting someone more powerful than him in both movies. The Scarlet Witch is more powerful than Doctor Strange. She's made of magic. There's nowhere to hide. Now, if he was going up with someone who was just throwing hands, then sure. Shouldn't be getting tossed around. What? Oh my... That's what I said, not physically like Bruce. I know his main personality is being crazy arrogant. No, but I mean, like, who's he getting tossed around by physically? Like, in most situations, what's tossing him around is magic. I know this because I've seen this movie multiple times. But I don't disagree with you that, like, it's not, like, never have I said it's a great movie. Like, oh, this is an amazing, like, 10 out of 10 Marvel movie. No. But, like, it does things differently than all the other ones, especially for Phase 4. And as I said, I love when the movie doesn't end with just a bunch of people punching each other, because, my god, is that all these movies are at this point. Oh my... Oh! Oh! Just die. Sorry, suffer from severe returnal. Returnal! I want to splash with Spike Lee. You know he'd do it. You wouldn't even have to ask Tarantino.
Yeah. I'm told that hurts.
He's also just, like, not a brute. He's powerful, but not strong, if that makes sense.
When the dust finally settled, all you could see of Augustine.
Doctor Strange tries to solve his problems with
concrete
the least amount of effort as possible.
The rage that
like,
he filled him moments earlier was
at least in the
replaced
movies. He's not like this
by
in the comics.
fear. We dismantled the fortress she had built. The army
Maybe
she
can
had
just
raised.
elevate a film, and that's what he did.
The future
Exactly.
she planned.
If someone else directed this movie, it'd be
The
awful.
entire world
Like,
was about to know
it would have no
she
identity.
had failed.
Well, my favorite thing
Taken
about that
down by a
movie,
gamer,
like, my favorite thing
junkie,
about that
in a
movie is
small town
the ending.
delinquent.
Like,
The crowds cheered as
Marvel
Augustine was
movies
hauled
don't
away.
end like that.
Before all this,
The
no one
wham
would
shot of,
imagine that humans
oh,
and
snap.
conduits could coexist.
The bad thing is now
I was
happening
the
to
guy
him. It's like,
kicking out
what?
the second
Great
age.
way to end your movie. And then the
When those
post-credit scene
conduits
ruins
who'd
it.
spent years locked inside
I should
the
try
walls
something,
of
see if it
Curtain
works
Cay,
on mobile.
they were
Try
soon
what?
be
What
free
happened?
once again, to live their own lives, to choose
In
their
fact,
own
also Bruce Campbell's
futures.
in the MCU. Yes, Pizza Papa.
As for me, I'd gotten what I came for. And now I had a promise to keep.
Betty.
Dawson. You're here.
If you were a conduit, what power would you get?
They're all gone.
Lightning power. It'd
Promise
probably
is
be
a
like
promise,
coal.
right?
Here's a question. Is it based on personality or is it just random? Like whatever you were near at the time. That's the funny thing about conduit powers. It's never really expanded or explained, like, how does it work exactly? What powers are universal? Apparently healing is.
Komish. We take care of our own, right?
Campbell would have been cool in, like, a real role, though. He even said there's way more coming from the Pizza Papa news people took that seriously.
Reggie, Reggie saved me.
Yeah, man. Also, best line in Phase 4, who said they had to be living? Doctor Strange possesses his dead body,
I'm sure gonna
and then takes the souls of the damned and pulls them in to make a cape so he can fly out. Like, bro, none of the other movies reached a point like that. None of them. Not one of them reached a high note like that. Literally, when that happened on screen, Johnny just looked at me and he went like this. And I was just like... Looks like a metal album cover. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Oh no, this is a Nirvana song. No, stop! Stop! Ah! Ah! She! There we go. Alright. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure yours would be music related. It'd probably be sound related. You're right though. If it's personality based, then sound related. I'm a very loud guy. Imagine if you just played Ash since it's the multiverse. Why not? I got chills from that moment. Yeah, who said they had to be living? That's my favorite line in all of Phase 4. Who said they had to be living? And it's foreshadowed so well. It's set up. Remember when movies had setups and then payoffs in the same movie? Unlike every other movie that's setting things up for another movie? That's why I like that movie. Like, it sets some things up for the sequels or for other movies. Like, I guess just the multiverse in America. But it works in its own condensed form. It does. And I kind of like that. She eyes me like a Pisces when I'm weak. Hey, I got her to complain. Wanna eat your cancer. My God, Nirvana. What is this called? Heart-shaped box? That's the title of the song? Yeah, Mom didn't feel like a MCU film. It didn't. That's the thing. It doesn't. It's so different. My powers would 100% be something super flashy and game-like. I think yours would be ice because you're so cold-hearted. No, but like for real. I think you'd have a very defensive ability, but you'd use it offensively because that's just how creative your mind is, I feel. What's up, Wingman? Good to see you. Hey, wait, W Band. Yeah, man, Nirvana. You ever see that list of, like, male manipulator music? Girls, if you want to know whether your boyfriend is a male manipulator, if he listens to these bands, then he is. And, like, it's, like, popular bands. It's, like, Nirvana. Like, I don't know anyone who doesn't like Nirvana. I don't know anyone who doesn't like Nirvana. But yeah, let me, killing Professor X too, that's something I did not think the MCU would do. Same. That actually surprised me, dude. Maybe one of my favorite Nirvana songs. Heart-Shaped Box, it's up there. It's up there. I like Lithium, I like Floyd the Barber. I like, Smells Like Teen Spirit, obviously. There's some other good ones. R-Word Me. Can't say that on Twitch. It's probably my favorite song by them. For the progression, not so much the lyrics. I think the lyrics are dumb. Kurt Cobain. This is an anti-R-word song. It's like, how? How is it an anti-R-word song? It's from the perspective of the person getting R-worded. Like, what? Maybe builds up the Illuminati not dead. Yeah, just erases all of them. It's kind of hilarious. My all-time favorite band, I could gush and nerd out for a while, but I won't put yins through that. Yins. You and your terminologies. Every time I think of Come As You Are, I think of the Defenders trailer that had it. Come As You Are. That's another good one. Anytime I think of Come As You Are, I think of that time Kurt just butchered the song intentionally because he hated it. Kurt Cobain is like one of the... he's like one of the most interesting artists, but also one of the most just like, what are you doing? I think they donated to Anti-Grape Foundations, that's why. Yeah, but the lyrics, that doesn't change what the lyrics are about. Like, that doesn't change the lyrics. Like, I don't know. It's just, how is this an antithesis? You can't really put power back in the person being R-worded if they're just asking for it. That's not suddenly empowering. Like, that, come on. Yeah, I know, Polly's similar. Yeah, Polly is also like that. What do you think of it as a song for Defenders? Come As You Are? No. If I was going to do a song for Defenders, I wouldn't choose grunge. Grunge doesn't really suit those characters, in my opinion. None of them. Speaking of powers, the next subclass... I'll think of something. Justin. Defenders. Honestly, because a lot of the Defenders music is like... It's either hip-hop or it's like very... what's the word? Like subdued lounge music. Like very... It's always pianos. Like for Jessica Jones and Daredevil, and then like... Luke Cage is the only hip-hop one, and then, like, Iron Fist, they just couldn't decide on what they wanted to do. Do we want to do Asian-inspired music, or do we want to do hip-hop? It's like, pick one! Speaking of powers, the next subclass in Destiny is insane. We learned it's consciousness-based. What? And you're pulling strands through an alternate reality called Weave. It looks like green synthwave, and I'm like, take my money now. It's called Weave? You mean like Wicked Weave? You mean like the ability in Bayonetta? That is also consciousness-based? I know you don't like Bayonetta, but I want you to know. It's a good game, okay? Danny Rand feels like he would listen to hip-hop. Exactly. Just play Wu-Tang Clan. I'm surprised they didn't even lean into that of like, oh, he likes hip-hop and so does Luke Cage, and that's what brings them together. Like, why not? Rich boy Danny Rand grew up listening to the hood music. That's a cool commentary, don't you think? Don't you think? You could do something with that, but nah. Let's just not do anything with Danny Rand. And for my rewrite of Iron Fist, that's literally, Justin, that's one of the first things I would change. Because his music preference gets brought up once. Why? When he's training, I'd have him pop earbuds in, have him listen to some 80s hip-hop, and then, when he finally meets Luke Cage, have that playing in the barbershop. Or not meets Luke Cage, but I guess when he sees Luke Cage in Luke Cage's show, have that playing in the barbershop and have him start rapping along to it, and then have Luke rap along with him, and they're both rapping, right? And then everyone in the barbershop's like, oh, snap! Yo, who'd have thought? Like, and then it automatically gives him that degree of respect in the barbershop instead of having to have, like, garbage dialogue. Just have them rap together. Like, that shows personality. There's a lot I would do differently with Danny Rand. He saw Destiny and stopped reading. That's not true. I said, no, I read the whole thing. You said, take my money. I did read it. Maybe you didn't hear me. I did read the whole thing. It's pretty cool. Wait, you're still not max good? No, because some people chose evil for my playthrough. Do you guys want me to, like, do the side missions? Or do you want to just, like... Do you want to just do just chatting? What do you guys want to do? I'll put up a poll. Whoops. Oh, no, we're good. That does sound cool though, Saints Low. Consciousness based. Do you have a trailer I could look at so like I can see what that looks like? It is very much like Bayonetta though, I will say. He was complicated, but I think he was good at heart from what we know. I know he's a celebrity. Kurt Cobain? Certainly seems like it. He's a big fan of sewer slide imagery, which in hindsight is very dark. Kurt Cobain was my first male celebrity crush. Kurt Cobain? Is that your type? Is that what your partner looks like? Danny Rand feels like he would listen to hip-hop. I don't think the devs have ever looked at Bayonetta. They're MMO nerds beyond saving true. They don't look at women. No, but the women look like this in Destiny. These aren't good character designs, Saints Flow. When will you accept these character designs are awful? I can't tell the elbow from the knee. Saints Flow doesn't like Bayonetta because he's Marcus pilled on the woman question. Marcus pilled. I love how Marcus was like, dude, Bayonetta looks sick. I'm like, I think you'd enjoy it more than Devil May Cry. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. He's like, but I don't want to play as a girl, dude. I'm like, nah, man, play as a girl. That's not true. That's not what he said. Wait, you're still not max good? No. Luke and Danny having their own show is such a missed opportunity. Absolutely. It would save a lot of the issues with them having the individual shows. Because they're both pretty bland. Like, their own shows. Not the characters, but their own shows. They don't... I don't know. I was shocked that Luke Cage didn't resonate with me. I was ready to love that show, and then I watched it, I'm just like... Hey, just chatting. Alright, cool. Let me save. Let me save this game I'm not coming back to anytime soon. I'm fine for whatever. You really are becoming a modern streamer with all the just chatting. Well, of course. I like just chatting more anyway. It's just, I hate whenever I'm just chatting and no one's talking to me, because then what's the point?